Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, June 17th, 2019, and we are here for yet another Monday mystery game, this time number 719. We've been doing the Monday mystery game for over 3 years. This place is packed with games. It's every week for the last 3 years, putting a new game on, seeing so many people come out and be a part of it. It's so awesome. Summer is upon us, so great to see so many new people here and a lot of the regulars too. So this week it's going to be interesting. James White, 1 point away from walking away with the gold, the 10X championship belt. If he wins, if he gets in the top 3, he's going to walk away as the champion. I see a bunch of people here who could stand in his way, but we shall see if James White walks away as the 10X champion. Last week, we put out Surprise Attack, released from Konami in 1990. Everybody played it. Just like years ago when Bonk's Adventure came out on the floor, James White went toe-to-toe with Mike Waters. Mike Waters walked away victorious, walking away with 3 points to the 10X championship belt. He's in from out of town, so be tough to see him come back and win it at this point. But James came in second, getting 2 points. And then there's nobody entered a score in third place. There are people that played and put in scores, but you got to make sure that you tell whoever's working the counter that you're submitting your score. And that left some space open on the card. So don't forget, when you're going after the 10X championship, make sure you report your score to whoever's working. But this could be it. Right now, the current standing, Jimbo coming in at 29 points, 1 point away. Jamie Tibbetts in second place with 15, and your Gamer of the Year, Chris Plackey, in third place with 12. So we shall see. Will somebody stop James White's win this week? Could be. Who knows? This is going to be the start of the Konami Week. We've announced that we're going to be doing a Konami Week tournament. So tournament in 7 games. Who's going to be the king of Konami? So we're going to run a seven-day tournament. It's going to end at 5 o'clock next week. So whoever wants to participate in the Konami King of Konami tournament, the games are, we haven't announced them anywhere, not even on Arcade yet, but the games are going to be Mikey, Mystic Warriors, Nemesis, Rock and Rope, Solar Assault, Yi Ar Kung Fu, and of course, what was released last week, Surprise Attack. So you can put in scores in all those 7 games. We're going to track the results on Arcade as we always do. Might have a few other arcades participating in Konami Week this time around, so stay tuned for that. We'll make a full post tomorrow. Tournament starts today, so if you're in the arcade, make sure that you're playing some of those Konami games and putting in some scores. Other things that we have to cover coming up, July 13th in Villa Park, we've got the Video Game Summit. Check out Pete will post a link for that soon on where to get tickets for the Video Game Summit. Always a great show. This Thursday, we've got Ghost Battle Series. The season is continuing in Mortal Kombat 11. Check that out down at the productions offices. A lot of fun. Was catching some matches last week. Awesome. Just so cool to see everybody competing in Mortal Kombat 11. You can check out our new Mortal Kombat 11 console cabinet that's down there as well. Don't miss it. Doors open at 7. Tournament starts at 8. So check that out. Then we've also got continuing the Arcade Wars tournament with the 1UP out in Brisbane, Australia. Those guys, they won last month in Wonder Boy. So we got to reclaim the victory to have it here at the Ghost. Everybody's playing Outzone. I saw a former Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts, putting in some time on it today. So hopefully he'll have a good score. Come in and put in a score on Outzone as well. Come take part in that. See if those guys in Australia are just crazy good. So put in a score and see how you stack up. Also, what else do we have to cover? Dark Presence Day on July 20th. So excited for that. We're going to be showing some artwork. I said we were going to do it last week. Today's the day. We're going to do it today or tomorrow. Stay tuned to our Instagram and our Twitter. We're going to be making the posts there first and then on Facebook. So Pete will post links to our Instagram and Twitter if he would. And if you're not already following us, make sure you do. And then what else we got? Lastly, I guess the T20. We announced the dates. It's August 9th, 10th, and 11th. So that's that weekend, our big T20 event, tournament in 20 games, and then a side tournament. Great players coming in from all over, so make sure you join us for that. The 12th, of course, we're going to have Monday Mystery going on. And then on the 13th, that's our 9-year anniversary. So join us for that. It's going to be awesome. Always a big event here, and make arrangements to be a part of it with us. I think that's everything we have to cover, right? I think it's time. Everybody's anxious. I'm anxious to get this unveiled. Let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year to help with today's unveiling and ask the question, everybody, all week long. You're going to ask him this? Of course I'm going to ask him. Pete, how was the weekend?
It was great. Tom just told me that George Petro visited us, so I just wanted to say thank you for coming out. But I wasn't here for much of the weekend. I was celebrating my anniversary, so thank you everyone for covered the arcade while I was out.
Cool. Yeah, Devin, awesome time chatting with George Petro. We're going to got so many stories uncovered every time we get to talk to those industry people. We've got a lot of industry celebrity stuff to cover. I've got a big post coming up on all the celebrity industry news, so stay tuned for that. Huge shout outs to Sean Quigley, who's not here today. So we hope we see him back here soon. So more info on that soon. But for now, it is time. Number 719. Are you ready? No. You're not ready. You're not going to guess what this is. James White. That's a stoic face on James White if I've ever seen one. James White will have no idea what to do with your Monday Mystery game. Calorie Coon versus the Mulgarian. From the vaults of Sega. A personal, obscure favorite released from Sega back in 1986. It's an oldie but a goodie. The look of confusion on James White's face tells me he has not done the needed research to be ready to play this one. Oh, this is... Will James take it? It's kind of a cross between Dig Dug, some Mr. Do, some Burger Time, and then its own unique gameplay. So you have a calorie meter at the bottom. You can have too many calories. You can have too few calories. Definitely a very, very difficult game. Title screen is awesome. Love the artwork in this game. You're fighting an army of... what? An army of darkness? No. They're mole-based. So who's stepping up first? Come on up. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh, have you ever played Calorie Coon versus the Mulgarian?
No.
I was expecting no. Good luck with it. It is a tough game. We'll get you credited up here. So there you go. So this button is a breath attack. And the breath attack, you'll use your calorie meter. So you've got to not run out of energy. The moles can hurt you while you're on the ladder, but you can't hurt them. You have to eat the... Oh. It is a tough game. Josh already has 1,400 points. You want to go up the ladder? There he goes. He's outrunning that Oh! It is a tough game. It is a very, very difficult game. I don't know what James White's going to do on this one. Jamie Tibbetts. I see Tibbetts already on his phone. I don't know. Is he looking up what the history of Calorie Coon versus the Mulgarian is? I don't know. You can push that forward. Oh! It is a brutally tough game. That is it. 1,600 points for Josh. What'd you think? It's tough, right?
Yeah. Top 10.
That's awesome. Congratulations, man. Here, I'll give you one of these. One of our Galloping Ghost coins. There you go. Who's up next? Let's bring James White up here. I know. James, have you heard of Calorie Coon versus the Mulgarian?
No, but this reminds me of some games that are like this. I can name several of them, but we don't have time.
Well, he's anxious. He wants to get on with it. We shall see. The orange... So there's two buttons. James has to hit the player 2 start button to... if you press player 2... Player 2 plus player 2. You'll clear out the counter. Let's see. That title screen artwork. I saw it. So we found this board in Japan. With the yellow button is your breath attack. The orange button is your bomb. The bomb will carry the inertia of the direction that you're running. So if you're running forward and you're not planning on throwing it forward, the bomb, be careful there, because that blowback from the bomb will actually kill you. The mines that are in the wall, if you shoot an enemy into the wall, it'll detonate the wall just like that and get rid of the enemies completely. You cannot walk through the mines that are on the wall. This game is tough. I'm going to give some Ghost Lord tech so that Jimbo can't. He's going to have problems unless he gets his Ghost Lord tech. James climbing down the ladder. It's a 4-way stick. We were running it with an 8-way stick initially, and it was causing all sorts of problems, so we swapped that at the last moment. Now, James, he has 3 bombs. If you look at the bottom of the screen, he's got 2 lives and 3 bombs. Now, James making his way to the exit. You cannot cut those corners early. They'll make you stick in place. James clearing level 1. Very good. What's that, James? What's that?
This orange button.
The orange button is a bomb. So if you drop it, the bomb will travel. It won't detonate instantly. There you go. So it'll roll down there. It doesn't necessarily blow up on impact. You can drop down that hole. That won't kill you. James is taking the ladder. Dangerous, dangerous. He's going to eat that banana. Now he's going to eat the double banana. Now he's almost full. So that turtle that burrowed up there, James can't be there. It's not time for the exit. You got to eat all the bananas. You got to drop a bomb down there. They don't detonate on hit, though. Now James is going to have a problem. He can spend his last bomb. He better drop it. Oh, it doesn't detonate in time. Okay. Now James can pass through that. You can pass through the turtle there. But that last mole, oh, brutal. Brutal.
I see that.
This game, by level 4, this game gets so crazy. There's stuff that you have to do stuff in a certain order. You're out of bombs, James. They don't give you new bombs for every level. Oh, too close to the blowback. This game is tough. This one so reminiscent of games like Olibuchu to me that it's one nobody here is going to know. I did a bunch of research. There's not much info on it. It never made it to any other system. It's certainly no console. I believe it might have made it to one other platform. So you can jump down on enemies and it'll kill them. If you drop on an enemy, that'll kill them. You can fall there. You'll be fine. Don't forget about those bananas in the upper right. Now watch. If James gets the... Okay, he's pretty full there. All right, here comes... He's dropping down. Misses the... Gets him. If you go beyond the blue level, your character becomes too big to fit in the tunnels. James almost hit that 10,000 mark. James has 1 bomb on hand. This has been sitting in the vaults for about 6 months. Let's see what James can do. Level 3. These games, these levels get super complicated. James, he's losing too much weight. As you do your breath attack, your character becomes skinnier and skinnier, and soon he'll be too emaciated to even move. He's almost out of calories. He's got to make it to those apples. Oh, it's okay. He eats a little bit more, but every breath weapon hurts. No, that was fine. That's fine. He's all right. He's out of bombs, though, so now there's nothing he can do. Brutal. There are no extra lives. 11,140 points for James White. That's going to wrap up our Facebook stream. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade to check out more of our Monday mystery game, Calorie Coon vs. the Bulgarian, released from Sega back in 1986. You're not going to see this game anywhere else ever. Ever. Period. Ever. That's a threat. Bulldog stepping up. Jump over to Twitch. Thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.